Yes, hello everybody and welcome. It's Alex B and Alpha Human, the Yetim channel, and today we will show you some first impression about Forza Motorsport. Yes, a test on the grey Silverstone under the rain with M5 BMW, which was not tuned at this time, because in Forza Motorsport, in fact, you have to, I give you my impression now, you must always tune your car. This is a very important part. And I must say, this first experimentation was it was a victory at the end, but this is what not count. What is count is the graphics are very great, and what's count, it was a little bit slidey, yes. Because in fact, if you don't know, you must tune your car, and on the tuning you have the force feedback of your own settings, especially if you use a wheel or a steerings, and you have to set up your steerings. So it's important things, and you can play on several modes, career and multiplayer mode. This one was part of one career example, so it's also great. And you see the condition of the weather are really realistic. You see the water everywhere and all this. And you see also the damage on the cars. You can see all, even the drifting away. And yes, as it was very drifty. Something also is a little bit tricky on Forza Motorsport is the KI. Most of the time, no matter in which difficulty you put them, they will always try to push your car, which I don't find very fair or normal. Normally, they should work fairly. But this is my opinion, of course. But yeah, and good things, if you can record any of your performance and choose back to watch it, for example, with the telemetry, or watch it back to see which parameter you have used, or don't use the telemetry and use. You see, this is the big sliding that I was speaking about. Exactly this, you see. It's really the thing of it, you know. You have to, in fact, you really have to be careful about this. And something is important, the parameter change in every car. So, for example, you make a series with 5 races. You have one car. You choose, for example, the BMW. After, you can redo this series with another car, for example, the Ford Focus. And finally, it's also a good thing, so you can change and adapt your parameter also, which is also important. And of course, change the color, download some design or some tuning by the user, make your own on the gallery also. So there are a lot of things that you can do. Rewatch your performance, of course, replay. This is also important to improve, to see what incidents have occurred and what you can change. And there are a lot of different things that you can do there. And you see, you can choose your difficulty, choose club sport with absolutely, for example, no penalties, and the one with some middle penalties, and or parameter with total penalties, according of your level, what you want. You have 20 tracks for the moment which are available, but with different variation. So this was one variation of Silverstone, which was taking the total one. And what miss on the replay, I must say, it's also a cockpit view, which is not given by the replay. But yeah, this is also missing, yes. And this, of course, when you play on the cockpit, but you don't have it on this replay. So it's also something, of course. But about the cases, I find this really the biggest problem, because in fact they push your car for really no reason, in fact, and you see your damage on your car. You see that the painting start to go away a little bit from my car here, when you see it a little bit closer. And of course, yes, it's normal. But of course, it's under the rain. It's not easy, and you see that it's very realist from a realist car experiment. Yeah, it's really something on this, especially here in Silverstone, and on the other tracks too, I must say. And for example, in every track you have a different type of weather, a lot of variation of the track. For example, one half, the other half, or the complete track, depending of course the car's choice, the category of course, the GT, the GTX, or some maybe other ones. You have really a lot of possibility also. And you have a little bit of guidance by GPS, but and crew chief, let's say, but the crew chief is quite small. In fact, it doesn't tell you something like car on your left, car on your right, go ahead, something like this. They just tell you, oh yes, one on left, two on left. So it's quite small also. So when you are, let's say, used to use a crew shift from some other games, of course, this is also something maybe, but it's because it can also guide you when you are during the race, and this guide is not given, of course. It's also something, but look, don't forget that this game is not even today, so of course it's really new, so there are a lot of things to improve, but I find it at least a very good basics, not a very good place to learn in fact, because with or without guide, and it's very good because you can use of course the guide, the automatic, and I stay with the wheel and with the differential shiftings. But you can use your H shifter. When you have a H shifter, you can use also the parameter of a H shifter. So it's all what you find more convenient for you, of course. So by the way, on the comments of this video, don't hesitate to say your point of view. We love the comments. Like, comment, and about the channel to get more contents. We will edit more about this, and we have many other contents that you can discover on this channel about games, about music, many other things. So don't hesitate to look at this channel and have a look, of course. And you will get more content about Forza Motorsport. Next time we will show you how a multiplayer race can function. It can be very challenging. And you will see, I must say, it's very, very challenging option. And you will see why on the next video. But this will be another subject, of course. So, but this is the first subject, first impression for you. And yes, it's globally a positive impression. Yes, globally positive. Maybe not a hardcore sim racing like some sim racer would say, but from on my side, I find it really super and very realistic, and you have really authentic driving according to the car you choose and all this, which is also important, and really adaptive from the car you choose. So you will have a big force feedback on some, a very huge one, and some other very, very less, that you can again adapt yourself, but also, yeah, you see, I was sliding a lot on this one because of the rain and all this, and you can choose also the pits before your race, like always, and the number of tanking you want, the percent of tanking. Normally you don't need the box, except if you choose the real damage, so also real damage option. So in this case, yes, you will obviously need to go to the box. Yeah. This, of course. So this is really a lot of things that you can do, and the multiplayer option is really interesting and challenging, and it's give you also the private option that you can play with friends, of course. You can also invite friends to the multiplayer, so also interesting. So yes, you can play with friends, of course. So which is also a big advantage on this. And so the multiplayer is with real person, so no KI, so only real person. So it's also very important parameter, of course. So it's really been very great to train together. So yes, my impression is really positive from this game. I must say that I recommend because it can be playable for anybody, even if you're not a racer specialist. And I think it will also, for all the racing lover like me, it's also a good game. So it's good for anybody. Yes, thank you all for watching. It was the first experience for Forza Motorsport. Thank you everyone, and see you next time on this channel. Bye bye.